was like just yesterday, like when they announced my name to walk across the stage, it was like I had won a prize. I didn't feel like it was something that I had earned. And then I'll never forget it. I opened up the little book and there was no diploma in it. And I was like, oh. And they were like, the old books, man. You know, I had started to write a speech a few weeks ago, and then I said to myself, I'll work it out. So I just didn't write anything. Which is kind of how I auditioned for Ellington. There was three of the theater teachers was sitting in the audience, and God bless Fred Leach, who's no longer with us, but they brought me on stage, and I didn't prepare an audition. I didn't even really know what a monologue was. I said, you got to prepare a 5-minute monologue. So the night before, I went to a bookstore, and it's like, I need a monologue. They were like, well, what monologue? I said, just anything, just give me something. And I went home, and I tried to memorize, and I was like, man, this is hard. I can't really remember this. It was like Mark Twain. It wasn't even like that complicated. I just wasn't focused on it. And the next day, I came to school, and they called me out of the hallway. I don't know what your audition process was like. When we auditioned, we used to have to all sit in the hallway, and it was like you're about to jump out of a plane. You know, scared, and sitting back, oh man, I gotta hope this goes good. So they called me up, and I walk out there, and the teacher said, you can begin. And I started to do my monologue, and it was terrible. Like, I kept forgetting the lines. I said, can I start over? They're like, you can start over as many times as you want. Never smiled, you know, I did a terrible job, I was sure of it. And then I said, that's the end of the audition. And they're like, phew. The teacher was like, good. And then one of the professors, Mr. Leeds, asked me, he said, I have one question for you. Why do you want to act? And I told him, I don't. Hanging out at comedy clubs, and a comedian told me that if I wanted to be a successful comedian, I should learn how to act. So that's why I'm here. And that was the first time they smiled. And based off that single comment, they let me into the school.